been aware of those planets in the past 250 years when they were starting to become discovered, okay? So when I say we're on the heels of a brand new era, oh, buckle up. You got Uranus that's bringing change and breakthroughs. And oh my diddly days. Uranus
He said
in
diddly
Gemini, that was
days.
your 10th house.
Oh
Occurred.
my
And
diddly
Uranus
days.
has, and fame, by the way,
What the heck is
Uranus
that?
has an 84-year orbit.
Oh, that was so weird. I had a little,
Which
like a
is
little
creative
gnat.
and spiritual and feminine, compassion. 164-year orbit. Pluto is truth and empowerment and transformation. 250-year orbit. So you see, nobody has, like, on Earth, nobody's experienced what's about to happen in 2026. And you can throw in Saturn, sure, authority, responsibilities, karma, yeah. They're all going to be in harmonious.
Is that really
alignments,
what my...
But they want change, all right? Now, if you're a subscriber, you know that I give you degrees, so you can track your own chart. All 4 planets cleared the 0-degree point over the summer, and then they retrograded, and now they're moving forward again. But obviously with different configurations with the inner planets, but they've been hammering those late degrees and those early degrees, right? 27, 28, 29, 2901 degrees of new beginnings. Yeah, those critical degrees. So that's what I'm saying. In my chart, by the way, I have 5 planets at those degrees. Late, really late degrees, early degrees, and they were being pounded. You may have seen some of my live streams where I've talked about the fraud and the theft and the death threats and sabotage and my health, my dog's health. I've never, like, physical therapy, medications, like all of that. I've never filed multiple police reports. That's what I'm saying. These are late degrees that these hard planets are on. And so
3.
it's like a graduation when you get to that 29-degree point. And a lot of y'all had
Oh,
new
that's
experiences
awesome. GPU
too.
is at 71%,
A lot of y'all
though.
felt tested before you move into this brand new era. When all these planets
pull
will
that
pass
one
that
off.
0-degree point, okay? Then that's the other thing. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. Thank you, Plato. But this is going to be a year where it's all about mastery of self. Yep. So if you have any planets, those late degrees in any sign in your chart.
Alright, so let's pull
You
these
have
off of here for right now
experiences,
so I can do a
okay?
screenshot.
But now
wait.
you're moving past it.
Hold on.
When all these planets start, move
Let's
into
pull
their
this
new
here.
signs. And that's the other thing is
And then we can
it
do
just
this.
makes you become this brand new, more empowered you. Yeah. And again, even if you don't have planets there, everyone is impacted
we
by
go.
the sign. Like, you're gonna have new opportunities, new responsibilities, new friends, new jobs, new hobbies, new favorite movies, things like that. I've been saying out with the old, in with the new. Prepare for 2026, okay? And we're here. The year that brings deep, radical, dramatic change. Because the Prism portal is non-negotiable. And it's not just that. After 8 years, Chiron, he's leaving Aries, moving into Taurus. Oh, you're gonna love that. Your BFF, fellow Earth sign, and Aries rules your 8th house. So
All right,
you've been
so
going
let's...
through some moments. And Uranus moving into Gemini for 7 years now in your 10th house of career and fame. Uranus is all about
So we're going to
breakthroughs
use
and
this
change.
screenshot.
You're having big change, okay? And that's not it. You've got the nodes. That's the big thing, Virgo. North node in Pisces, South node in Virgo, right? Changing, moving into Aquarius and Leo. So that's
There we
going to
go.
be very interesting. And then 2025, yeah, all the planets change signs. And that's rare. That hasn't happened in hundreds of years. But 2026, you see it is all the planets changing signs with some change, okay? So 2025 was a prequel. So that you had Easter eggs. I gave you Easter eggs, right? Three-Eye Atlas, stablecoin, mysterious drones coming from the ocean, megaquakes, tariff wars, what's underneath the Great Pyramid, all of that. Those storylines aren't over. No, not at all. It's just begun. You know that. So again, prequel. And by the way, 2026, yeah, it's not just the astrology. We're moving into a 10-year. Yeah. Year 10, which is 1, you know that. New beginnings. But it's much deeper than that. Who is it? Pythagoras, he considered the number 1, the origin of all things. So not only will we discover our real history, yeah, history is going to change. History is going to completely change. Because this is a year of disclosures, too. Okay? So not only will we discover our real history in many different areas, we will make history. 2026 is a clean slate. And 1 also symbolizes unity. So this is a year that's all about you and your role in the collective, all right? 2026 is a time where the end and beginning of over a dozen cycles, major cycles, converge. Yeah. Precession of the equinox, the Kali Yuga. We just moved into the age of Aquarius. Oh yeah. This is big, okay? And I talk about these cycles a lot more on greatawakener.com. The big point here is, even if you don't think your life is going to change, let's talk. You want to hop on a Zoom call? Let me talk. Let me tell you how it's gonna. Because even if you don't think it will, you're going to be adapting to inevitable, accelerated, unbelievable change. The only constant in this world, and especially the way that you see mankind. Yeah? Some people are calling 2026 an upgrade, humanity 2.0. But upgrades only happen to improve what already exists. So 2026 is essentially a whole new product, and we get to create it as soon as we hit January. We're not going back. You will see that. In fact, Virgo, you've been feeling it. You've been feeling it. You have the South Node in your sign. You still do. You've been feeling it. This sense of something's about to change. You're right. And it is. By the end of 2026, again, 2025 is going to feel like the Flintstones. The landline phones that you got to go like that. Anyway, we're finally stepping into the future you deserve.
All right, let's get rid of that one. I didn't like that one.
Really big year for you. Okay? It's very, very spiritual, a lot of healing, but career off the charts. You got so many things that's off the charts here. You're gonna get really busy, and you're gonna be like in the zone, because 2026, yeah, sure, it's the Great Awakening. It's a new reality. It's a year you don't waste time arguing about what an ethical, moral, good person should be like, but it's the year where you just be one. This is leading as example. Everyone's going to be asked to be the spiritual warrior, because at the core of 2026 is co-creation. All things mankind, humankind, the collective, community, family, all of that, and how you contribute service to others, right? That's a trademark Virgo aspect, right? And that alone will change you, because it requires selflessness and inspired action and self-love. That high frequency, the highest of all, where you remember you don't have a soul. Your soul has a body, and we're all connected. We lift each other up.
That's actually a nice way to look at it.
Coincidence that we are
right
here at this time, right? Together.
All right.
Here,
well, that was a lame line, so we're gonna get rid of that line.
2026 has been in our DNA.
Delete.
So this is going to be a year.
So why don't we just
that
take
you
this?
just will never forget. And your purpose, your path to enlightenment, your karmic journey, all of that.
No.
There will be an element of how can I contribute through my business, my shop, my artwork, my paintings, Well, your Virgos, your creative writing, your research papers, your invention, your English class, your banana store. It doesn't matter.
My
Who
banana
will
store.
be the new you that's been destined all
Hey,
along.
don't take my
You're about to
ideas.
find out.
Here we go.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over the major highlights, and just
You know what I want
let
to
you know,
do? We're gonna do
remember
something.
2025? The first half, it was a little slow. Nothing really.
So I think we're gonna get
The
another
second
cutout.
half,
Let's get rid of this one.
Just a hot
Close
mess
and
of
don't
markers,
save it.
Bananas. Yeah. 2026
And now we're
is
gonna
the other way
pull-
around. The first 6 months, you're gonna. It's all the parties
go.
in the front. Okay, the parties in the front. You're gonna hit the ground running, starting with that 5-planet conjunction. So
All right.
Great.
So let's
So-
make this big.
this is gonna be fun.
And we're gonna
Because
pull
you've got Mars in January already. Exalted
This
in
desktop
Capricorn.
off.
Strongest placement. Capricorn, your other BFF.
Oh, we're gonna pull this
Fellow Earth
desktop
signs
off
are just the structured, grounded
and this off
action and ambition that you have, and
and this
really
off.
playing by the books. Is that CEO energy?
Go by
But
just for a
you are
second.
gonna have
Just for a
5 planet
second.
stellium in Capricorn.
There we go. Get rid of
Capricorn
me.
rules your 5th house of joy and pleasure.
There we go.
And
And now we're gonna
relationships and
print
true
the
love and
screen.
family and children and recreation. You're gonna have a lot
There we
of fun,
go.
okay? Selling your books
Now let's put it all back.
on Amazon or wherever, Etsy or the bookstore. That's the 5th house.
There we
okay?
go.
Creative energy. It's all about
Now I don't
creativity.
have to
And you have 5 planets there,
make things up.
including Mars, who will conjunct the Sun, which is life purpose. So you will have a Mars Kazemi on January 8th. And that's a seeding point playing out with your long-term goals. 5th house is procreation. A lot of y'all are having babies. A lot of y'all are falling in love. A lot of y'all are getting married. We have a triple Kazemi. It's not just Mars, it's Venus too. Venus conjunct the Sun. So there's so much happening for you, Virgo. And I've got to do your January forecast anyway, so just know that stellar
I like this
Capricorn, all those
image
planets,
right here.
that's not this. It's the end of
I think I
January,
kinda want,
where we will have 5
look at that.
planets conjuncting in
What the heck
Aquarius,
is that?
which rules
It ruins it
innovation
for
and
me.
freedom and groups, the collective, and the future. That's your 6th house. That's your home. You're gonna be in the zone. That's your everyday activities. Oh, you're about to get real busy, but things are gonna change. Okay. It's also health. Health matters. The 6th house. It's also
There we go. That looks
pets,
better.
right? Something I gotta get a rabbit. But January 23rd.
A
is
rabbit?
Vacation. That's when
Yeah, I
Mars
don't need a
will move into
rabbit.
Aquarius and merges energies with Mercury, your ruler, the Sun, Venus.
Let's make sure that this is
Pluto.
sized right.
He's going to aspect all the outer planets too, back to back. So this has never happened. Never. Every single planet is going to be activated by the warrior god Mars till January 28th, the best day of the year, my birthday. Yeah, Aquarius. And yes, I'm going to repeat this in your January forecast. So what does this all mean? Mars, the god warrior, waking up any part of you that's been hibernating in hibernation mode. So buckle up for real. Relationships, communication, self-expression, but also, I mean, come on. You're going to be writing a lot. It just look, you're writing stuff. You're starting new businesses, you're hiring contractors, or you're becoming
Okay, so we have a
contractors.
roof.
There's so much happening.
Let's
So much
make
happening for y'all. Because
a
another
decorated
thing,
roof.
part of that 5-planet conjunction, yeah, that means Mars will conjunct Pluto. And so why is that a big deal? Well, that's another cycle. So you see, you've got cycle after cycle after cycle right off the bat in January. And I didn't even talk about the new moon in Capricorn. That's how big
I want it to
January
look cartoony, not real.
where a new moon is like on the bottom of the list. But Mars and Pluto, the two most powerful planets, and Scorpio's rulers.
That's
is
outside. I
traditional
don't want
Mars
outside
and
right
Mars,
now.
Pluto. So
That looks
this is
too
big.
realistic.
That's your third house.
This is an old
So
search.
that
Hi,
natively
Diesel.
brings in
Best dog.
writing projects and communication, branding, PR, advertising, launching things, selling goods on Etsy. It's a big time. Some of you are going to be traveling too. But anyway, that's
Oh,
a
this
really
is
strong
kind of
conjunction
cartoony.
we'll
I
talk
like
about
this look.
in your January forecast, and just, you know, heads up.
But this is
moves back
outside.
into Aries, January 26th, 0 degrees. And that is the, you know, the visionary hero, the compassionate
I
leader,
like that one though.
the spiritual warrior archetype.
See what else we can find.
Aries is the warrior, the initiator.
This is an
and
outside
Neptune is
window also.
Music and the arts and dance and poetry. And
This is an
it's
inside
very,
window.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, for the next 14 years, okay? And it really is all about these collective ideals. But don't forget, you got Saturn.
This work?
In February, on February 13th, Saturn will then move into Aries, and Aries rules your 8th house. So out of all the signs, Virgo, out of all the signs, oh, you're up there, you're up there. When we get to February 20th, when Saturn conjuncts Neptune at 0 degrees, the beginning of the beginning, the creator degree, the world axis, the great reset, the ignition point, that's big. Because it's in your 8th house out of all the signs. And the 8th house is death and rebirth. It's transformation. It's Phoenix rising from the ashes. At the time of the great reset, this is the cracking of the egg. But in fiery Aries, that's cooking up this new reality for you. Oh, big deal. Big deal. All right? Especially you. It's your 8th house.
Let's
So
go with
you're
this
about to
one,
go through some
but that
really
looks
big
too
changes.
realistic too, right? I just
And
want some silly
especially
little
with, like, money.
window.
Money is a big theme in terms of shared resources, shared assets, inheritance, investments, commissions, royalties from the book that you wrote. Okay? Once your 8th house. Deepening relationships, intimacy, that's your 8th house. And so you've never experienced Saturn and Neptune.
So
together
I like
at
this,
0
the
degree point.
style.
What you
Who
did
is this?
experience was that preview over the summer when they got really
I like that,
close.
but that seems
so I want you to
outside.
think about what happened for you around July 19th. Give it a week before, week after, 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after. When it comes to anything that I just mentioned, 8th house activity, Saturn and Neptune, they came this close, okay? To an exact conjunction. They were less than half a degree. That was your preview. All right? We'll talk about it more when we get to February, or actually the video that I'll leave at the end of this video. You'll see.
Oh, here we go.
Well, it's big. It's life-changing. Now, the
Inside.
other thing is that, and remember, just high level,
That's
Saturn
cute.
builds you that bridge. But Neptune dissolves. Saturn's reality, Neptune's fantasy. But they're working together. But you got to put in that work too, right? It's all about mastery of self. That's that Aries energy. And you're really going to feel this. And it's all about your inner world. And they will test you spiritually. Saturn will not let you bypass. There will be disclosures, like I said. Hidden worlds, other dimensions, coming into your consciousness, all of that. You know? You're going to have a lot of questions.
Oh, peekers.
Especially around February,
Peekers might
but
be cute.
Anyway, it's really more about setting your vision. What is your
All right, let's
vision
find a good
moving
window
forward?
then.
Remember, Neptune is visual,
What is going
but
on?
you do have the power of Saturn backing up Neptune.
No, let's find a good window.
The reason why this is kind of a big deal is because we will have a new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius just days before that. Yep. So this is all about commitments. It's all about long-term goals. It's all about these karmic cycles that
What is going
you're going to
on?
see. All right.
I feel like I have like little
And your
tiny
new
cuts.
visions, right? For your future. That's what Aquarius energy
Maybe
is.
it's just dry
visionary,
skin.
But Aquarius energy is
The winter.
humanity too. And that's why I say that's a big theme for this year, because you have all of that activity in January, Aquarius season, those conjunctions. You have a new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius. North Node is moving into
What is
Aquarius.
this?
There's a lot of Aquarius
How do I
energy,
click
okay?
this?
And that is your 6th house. of your daily
Yucky.
activities and your
Let's do
daily
Christmas
routines.
window.
Now, the other thing is that, well, let me see. Yeah, we'll come back to it. There's some dates I'm going to point out for you, but we'll do it after. I'm going to see your spread first. When we get to April, this is one of the peak months of 2026. This is, and wait for it,
I want it to be looking outside, not
incredibly
inside.
rare events are happening that have never happened in our lifetime. Imagine that for 2026. April 16th to the 17th, 2 days only. We have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 8 planet stellium in
This
Aries.
one's looking inside.
Oh,
Dang
wow.
nabbit. I want it the other
Literally
way.
at the time of the new moon in Aries. That's the Sun, Moon, Saturn, Mars, Mercury,
Yeah, like
Neptune,
looking
Chiron,
outside.
and Eris. And
But
yeah,
this looks
Chiron
like
and Eris technically not planets, right? But Mars, I just said, it's got to be in Aries, in his domicile, and his sister Eris, the goddess warrior, they're meeting up. So, and it's Chiron, so this is big. It counts. And there's 8 heavenly bodies, right? In your 8th house of change and transformation. That's huge for the new moon there.
this is
So,
just kind of
you
basic.
can
What do you think about
expect
that?
change. February, March, April, a lot of it.
I like this
And
one.
this
This
new
is
moon
cute.
actually conjuncts Chiron.
But that's
So it's
outside
healing
looking in.
identity wounds, especially
Again, dang
in
nabbit.
terms of partnerships in any kind. It's almost like a second reset that's happening right here. It's with the equinox. I mean, this is a
Why?
huge
Why
portal.
3? Yeah,
All right?
why?
Remember, Aries energy is I am. So it is all about your identity and your willpower and leadership.
This might be cute.
24th to the 25th of April.
Oh, look
Wow.
at these.
That's when Venus
This is
moves
better.
into Gemini. At the
That's
same time,
better
Uranus
right there.
moves into Gemini.
I'll have to take
This
one of
is
those
perfect.
balls
This is-
off
and
of
again,
there.
0 degrees. This is the last time you'll ever see Uranus in Taurus. That's gone. Old world. Same thing with Neptune and Pisces, old world. Yeah. Now you have Uranus and Gemini for the next 7 years. All right. Get a little preview over the summer. Like I said, Gemini rules your 10th house. So what happened?
Oh,
Career, your reputation.
is that inside looking out? I had one of
just
them up earlier,
social
right?
Status, honors, achievements. That 10th house is very public facing.
This
And
is
so
square,
you've got
this is
Uranus,
big,
planet
this
of
might be
breakthroughs here
Interesting.
for 7 years. Uranus is all about change,
Let's see what this one looks
And-
like.
rebellion, and innovation, but also breakdowns, chaos, upheaval. Sky god. It's like a lightning bolt. Uranus just wants you to be your authentic self. That's all. And so Gemini's all about the mind. You know that. You both are your primary.
Oh, here's
And so
Piggies.
this
I'm
is
sorry.
all about expanding
Let's
your
get rid of that
consciousness.
folder. Psh,
And you're gonna have
Go
a lot
away.
of chatter moving
delete.
forward.
Psh.
There could be some information overload. It's so stimulating.
Let's put it here.
And you will have
Oh, that's actually
enormous
in here.
change because remember, Uranus.
I liked
is
it
in
twice.
Pluto in Aquarius. Uranus is
Huh.
Aquarius' ruler.
Alright, so let's shut
Uranus
that
and Gemini
window.
is your 10th house of career.
But this
Pluto
is
in
outside
Aquarius
looking in, which
your
is what I
6th
didn't
house of
want.
Work. You're gonna have change, okay?
That's number 20.
So really put that energy into what you've been hoping for. You've got Jupiter exalted in Cancer in your 11th house of your future hopes and wishes and long-term goals and commitments. Remember, you're reinventing yourself at this point, big time. It's Uranus. Inner world, okay? Remember, inner world. Because everything in the outer world's changing. And you're adapting to it. It's Uranus and Gemini. Gemini rules the news and media and social media, technology, internet, all that. It's all changing. It's all the holograms, technology. It's all changing. You see AI? Look at what AI could do 6 months ago, and look at what it can do now. Think about that. When you got Uranus prime Pluto, that's what I'm talking about. That acceleration. So it's a big moment for you. You're going to be seeing things in different ways. You're
What
going
did
to
I
have.
just do?
You remember Uranus is freedom. You're going to be freeing yourself, being in these places where you're learning new things, and it's a time to be curious too. But just say bye-bye to the old world. That's gone. It's gone. The other thing is, and don't forget, Mercury, your ruler, which is Gemini's ruler, happens to be the lower octave of Uranus. So they're related. Therefore, they can communicate with just like an eyebrow raise. And so this is just expect to adjust. There's a strong energy. Gemini rules the nervous system. At this point, you can feel giggly, like what's happening? Things are happening so fast. So anyway, you're gonna be fine. Get some crystals. You're gonna be great. You're Virgos, but you will feel this in your bones. Now, the other thing is that let me see here. July. All right, this is one for the history books because we do have this rare convergence of just so many things happening. Actually, this is really interesting. Jupiter is going to be leaving Cancer on June 30th and making a very dramatic entrance into Leo. All right, so Jupiter's moving into Leo. Jupiter, the king of the gods, moving into Leo, the king maker. It's been 12 years since we've had Jupiter in Leo. So think about what happened for you 2014 to 2015. It was interesting. It's your 12th, okay? The 12th house is the subconscious. The 12th house is everything beyond the physical plane. It's rest and retreat. It's healing. So it's an interesting spot for you. What it's going to do is it's going to make you telepathic. Especially when it comes to romance, family and children, creative projects. You get this, right? It's intuition really heightened. The 12th house. It's a big time for you, okay? And it's the summer of love too. You know, Leo rules like creativity and romance, and Jupiter, as you know, is good fortune and luck and expansion, wisdom, self-belief, abundance, and a sign that's very bold. It's in your 12. So a 12th house is also like things happening behind the scenes for you, but you're gonna have that gut feeling, you know that, right? And you even rule the digestive system, Virgo. So it is something where it's almost like this spiritual warrior archetype that I talk about. It's gonna be big. You're gonna go really deep, even on a psychological level with Saturn and Neptune in Aries in your 8th. There is a sense of really digging deep in terms of your daily activities, your routines, like what you want, right? What feels good to you. Leo energy is very royal, very charismatic, and loves the spotlight. So Jupiter in the sign of the sun is definitely going to give you the Midas touch, especially that detective work. It's going to be nice. So read that book, okay? You're the next Agatha Christie. What else has happened for y'all? Oh, and don't forget, Leo rules the heart. So this is your best, most optimistic, high frequency, like heart-based living. With Jupiter in Leo until June 2027 in your 12th. So there is this mind-heart coherence that I really love that's happening for y'all. Now, another reason 2026 will be a landmark year is because it will be the 250th anniversary of the United States. Happy birthday! But July 3rd to July 4th, Mars will conjunct Uranus in Gemini. Again, we've never experienced this, and this is one of many Mars-Uranus conjunctions in Gemini to come. It's happening at this time, and this is going to be. And I talk more about this on Great Awakener if you want to. It's over there. Okay, yeah, it is July 4th. Mars is like a laser. Okay, Uranus, like I said, is lightning. And so
he's eating again.
Mars conjuncting Uranus.
So I'm looking at this thinking, why are they sleeping
your
so
10th house of
long?
career, they could be the biggest
I was like, wait, he's still
surprise moment for
sleeping?
you right at the beginning of July. Big breakthrough that you receive. It's great. It's the Great Awakener. A lot of surprises. And it's because there's so many other configurations around this time that connects with, you know, Pluto in your 6th house of work, and then even Neptune in your 8th house. A lot of creative energy around this time, but it is Mars. All right. So the other thing is, I do like July 14th, the new moon in Cancer for you. And so you see how that builds up to this new moon in your 11th house of your future hopes and wishes and long-term goals. But it's July 15th that really takes the cake, because we're going to have the exact hit of Uranus sextile Neptune. But yeah, it's big. And Uranus trine Pluto. And there's going to be many times they perfect. But this is the first. There's a lot to talk about here, but just know that there's gonna be a lot of changes with work for you. Good changes. Even Neptune sextile Pluto. Oh my gosh, the two most outermost planets. And that's interesting to think about because it's generational, right? Anyone born after World War II has Neptune sextile Pluto in their birth chart, right? But this is coming to an end. What I say about ending is the beginning. It's like everything's going to change. And then, where are we? Oh gosh. And then when we get to July 18th to the 23rd. Okay. So the outermost planets, right? Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, all part of the prison portal, will be at 4 degrees. Who will be at 4 degrees as well? Jupiter in Leo. So, we're there, right? Yeah. We have that cradle. I'll talk about the nodes. Yeah, it's the same. It's just days after. It's just days after. But this is all the outer planets working harmoniously at the same degree. Like, what are the chances of that happening? It's bonkers. And this is when you see a really big shift in the collective, all right? Pluto really active in Aquarius, and even there's so much happening. You're going to feel a lot of this with Jupiter in Cancer in your 11th, which is Aquarius' home. And I always say we're like a colony of ants or bees. Like, we work together to thrive and to grow. And Jupiter, Jove, is now part of this rare grand trine, opening this unbelievable window for you of blessings and expansion and luck, kind of forming its own prism portal. But he's going to be aspecting Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, all at 4 degrees for several days, which means, yes, Jupiter will be sextiling Uranus. So, again, just some big surprise or lucky break that you get in career and fame. But not only that, it's 4 planets, it's 4 aspects, it's 4 areas of your life, which includes work, career, money, relationships, and you being telepathic, that Leo energy. This is a big, you're gonna feel the surge of optimism that Jupiter brings, but also change with Uranus and Pluto. Huge leaps here, huge, absurd levels actually. And then July 26th, yeah, Neptune will sextile Pluto. I mean, that's just like, it's the entire second half of July. Just bonkers. And you are really going to feel it, because at this point, the North Node in Pisces, South Node in your sign, they're packing their bags. They're going to be at that 0 degree point. You're going to feel change and this forward momentum as the North Node moves into Aquarius, South Node into Leo. And again, it's interesting for you and for Pisces because you were being tested with the North Node in Pisces in your 7th house, relationships,
Well, this might be cute.
marriage, contracts, agreements. Now you're moving into the health axis. Remember, North Node in Aquarius in your 6th, that's your home. South Node in Leo, that's your 12th, okay? And that's Pisces home. So it's almost like you're just moving down the street. But there is going to be, there definitely is going to be a lot of focus on humanity. And also because, and this is something, if you're taking notes, This is a big one. On July 20th, Jupiter in Leo will be opposite Pluto in Aquarius. Alright? It's an opposition. Remember, Aquarius is the people. You got Pluto in Aquarius. That's power to the people. Opposite Leo, which is the king. And so, remember, this is the real no kings movement, right? This is an opposition, so it's a signal for the old guard, the dinosaurs, the old structures that's part of the old world that Pluto's been breaking down for the people. So this is a time where the North Node, your mission statement, your purpose, moving into Aquarius in your home, which is all about service to others. So you see how you are going to be hugely pivotal here. Through the rest of the year, it's really interesting. South Node in Leo in your 12th house, well, that's the lower expressions of Leo, which it would be like, it was the same thing as yours, right?
Oh, this is cute. You know what? I like
in
these.
Your sign, and we still roll for the first 6 months, which is being really hard.
So let's do this one
like
right here.
Being self-critical. That perfectionist.
I like this one. Where did this pop up at? Right there?
Yeah, I know. My mom's a Virgo. You know that.
There we go.
Virgo,
I like this.
You know that. But
I used it somewhere
Leo,
else, but this is kind of a cute thing right there.
Ego, right? Releasing anything that you find toxic, any of that. But it's your 12th house. And so that would be you being hard on you. Because the 12th house, the lower expression would be like self-sabotage and not facing your fears. Remember, fear is fiction. Alright? Now, the other thing is that, you're gonna, Aquarius energy, which you're gonna feel all year, and you're gonna be embodying.
Alright, so let's shut this one out.
Aquarius is the rebel.
We'll find that other one.
And it's known for rebellion, okay? And
I kind of like this one.
The
I've used this one
root of
before.
rebel is rebels,
I like how he
okay?
looks.
Declaration of war by the defeated. So it's always been about the
This says
underdog.
coaster. Let's not do
Rebellion.
coaster.
All of that.
Because
And
the other
then
one
maybe a
was
part of you that's ready to break free
winter cute
and rebel
house.
from certain career
So we're going to search.
activities, or even your day-to-day, or anything with your lifestyle. But anyway, there is a larger storyline point playing out here.
There
that
we go.
you will see. Literally, I'm just looking. It's like literally the entire second half of July is almost like it will feel like a year. And then on July 29th, you've got the luckiest day of the year, which is the Sun conjunct Jupiter in Leo. So, which happens to be on the full moon in Aquarius, where the North Node is.
This
now.
is t-shirt,
And the full moon
printable.
conjunct Pluto. Again, this has never happened. Nobody on this planet has experienced this. It's been 250 years since Pluto's been in Aquarius. It's trining Uranus and Gemini. So yeah, you're
Clip art. There we go.
definitely gonna have some moments. And then the other thing, when we get to August, yeah, eclipse season.
And with this
we
cat
will have that
inside.
new solar eclipse in Leo. And it's optimistic energy. It's great energy. But we do have this really amazing grand air
Right there.
that's happening that day as well. It looks really good for money for you. And
Oh, this is cute right there.
having children, it's just
Aww.
like, this is a new moon solar.
Which one do we like better? We'll figure it
I know
out.
Leo is your 12th house, but when you see what's happening in the background, when you have Uranus, Pluto, and Venus all activated in career, in work, in money, that's a big deal. So there's gonna be something really special for you here. And then you will have Mars move into Cancer in your 11th house. So, really nice. There may be something with the lunar eclipse that month that's
What's going on with this?
relationships and partnerships. There may be something like a turning point, or maybe the one's ending, or maybe you're thinking about anyone. And again, it can be career. It doesn't have to be.
I think it was this one that I liked.
Relationships. And the reason why I say that it might be more career related or profession, is because that eclipse will square Uranus in your 10th house of career. And then the second half of of the year, it's almost like the whirlwind of
That's not the one I wanted.
in the first half. Like, you get to step back and see this new world that you're in. And this is a time where there's this revival, this renaissance of the arts
I want
and creativity.
that one.
And humanity completely being
I'm gonna get rid of
reshaped, and
this.
the frequencies stabilizing. The
I like
whole
that too.
timeline completely gone. So the second half of the year, yeah, it's quieter, but it's not quiet. And when we get to your birthday season, it really, honestly, is. We'll break it down. You've got a lot happening.
I just threw this one out, didn't I?
There is that new moon that I like. That's in your sun. But let's talk about it.
To go with the other
By the
colors,
way,
right?
September, is it September? October. It's October when Venus will go retrograde. But Venus, and so yeah, October, a big month for relationships. Thinking about relationships, partnerships, money matters as well. Reassessing a lot of that. Contracts and agreements. Because Mercury will be retrograde too, so we do have a double retrograde in October. Anyway, Virgo, let's get started and let's see what's going on for you for this, this non-year year for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising 2026. Virgo, wow. You are, a lot of y'all are moving too, by the way, when we get to the fall, the winter. Anyway, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, offers the best overview, especially for an annual forecast. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know we will. Virgo, come on, stop it. You're making me blush. You're making me cracking me up. You always crack me up. Virgo, and I always my voice is always gone when I get to y'all's. All right, let's get started. I'm just I'm looking, what else am I? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Let's talk. All right, let's talk when we do it. When we break it down. Okay. Yep, there it is. You're actually really good. No. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yep. Virgo. I'm doing that for you. You like everything so orderly. Okay. Alright. Virgo, this is going to be a significant year. But when I say everything's going to change, everything's going to change. Yep. You even got Mars going into your sign too. That's going to be toward the end of the year. We'll talk about it. But it's a big moment. You see, you got all these court cards, major arcana, other than the Four of Swords. Which, yeah, you're taking that time, and I want you to take that time before you go into the year. And the first half of the year, you're going to be going deep. Okay? But don't go too deep. Have just that perfect moment of stillness of mind. You know? Working on your chakras, your energy, your biofield. It's like that moment before, it's like you're always asleep, in that moment before you go to sleep. Have that moment, okay? Reassess things, because it feels like there's unfinished business, but it feels like you're taking a little break anyway, and I encourage it. Stillness of mind. You have a very overactive mind, Virgo, you know that. Alright? You researchers. Anyway, that's great. There may be something that you're healing from as well that could have been big. Maybe a relationship, partnership, maybe something with money or career. Those are big focuses for you. So have your moment, because you're about to go into 2026. You got the Tower. It's good for you. when people see the tower, they immediately like, ah. But remember, the tower moment, it doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Something's not working, and it needs to stay in the past. It needs to stay in 2025. Remember, it's a brand new world. It's a ship that's sailing. It's never going back. Okay? You've got to, there's something that's got to change in a big way. And remember,
What did I do with the food? Remember I said there was going to be food in the front?
A couple things.
What was that one?
First, you see the lightning. I talked about Uranus.
Okay, let's see if there's a food.
Again, it doesn't
Ow.
have to be good. If you're not here for that, it's your reputation. It's how you want to be seen, right? So you got the unexpected. You see the lightning striking the crown off the tower. What I say about that South Node Leo energy, ego, pride, things like that, right? And then you saw a lot of partnership activity. How many people are falling out of that tower here? But that's the thing. When the tower falls, you can see. So it's for you. Sometimes you have to go through the unexpected, whoa, what's happening type of way. Well, what comes after the tower, the star? So there's a big experience waiting for you. And it looks like, when you look at everything here, look at this. First of all, this, you got a lot of protection around that. And secondly, it seems like it will be you. You're the one that's gonna do something that's like, well, I quit, like on the spot, or it'll be you. It'll be the best thing you ever did.
I do that.
Some things are
Yeah,
not working.
I'm done with
And
being
you
here.
tried
See
this
ya.
way,
What do you
tried
mean?
this way,
No,
you
I'm
looked at it
done.
this way.
Thank you. Goodbye.
So there is something here. Alright?
No, no, I'm good. See ya.
When I see what's happening for y'all.
No, I'm okay. See
like
ya.
even siblings or aunts, uncles, maybe even neighbors.
No, no, I'm good. See
Yeah,
ya.
relationships, but even still, something's gotta change. You got
No.
the Queen of Cups here from this area.
I'm gonna go. Thank you.
So it does look like
Thank
there
you.
may be someone involved. Female, older person. Could be a mother. Could be a boss. There's someone you gotta talk to. You gotta have a real conversation with. Okay? And the Queen of Cups, she is Cancer, by the way. So it could be Cancer, Cancer rising, Cancer mid. But even
Alright, give me a
still,
few minutes.
if it isn't,
I like lost my stream of thought, and now I need a few minutes to say.
you're good. It just seems like you're gonna.
Oh, wait. Did I wake you? Oh.
You have to. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, like I said, there you go. You want this new thing. What do you want a new thing? You have the sun over your spread. The sun is optimism. It's joy. It's good health. It's wealth. It's achievement. It's card 19. 1 plus 9 plus 10. What are we talking about, right? This is a new beginning, but this is more like a rebirth. This renewal. You got the wisdom child here. Feeling free. You gotta look that sun out. That tower has to fall. You got the Ace of Cups in your crown. You're looking for something new. Relationships, love, marriage, kids, having kids, dream jobs.
So how about if I take that and put that lower?
Something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling.
I just don't want to add too
You really
much.
want it. You can have it. You have
And the other one
magician
blocked up the
picture.
whole wall.
But the tower's got to fall.
So let's see
Okay.
what this looks
The
like.
magician, this is everything. As above, so below. Mind over matter. It's everything. It's you knowing that you can have whatever you want. Because it's magician, it's magic. It requires belief, but also self-belief.
So we should
Magician
take
is a pivot
this.
to Mercury, your ruler.
Ah,
And so there is a sense of taking action. It's a very active card. And there's something you may take action for. When that tower falls, you receive this gift. It's card 1. You're just starting this brand new journey. I love this. I love this. And this requires both like passion, spirit, and I don't know, Virgo. I love this for you. Let's get to stop. Virgo, I know, I've lost my voice. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, all that. What is the thing? Burst? There's like a new thing on YouTube. Hit that burst button. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I saw something. It's like leaderboard or something with points, like a credit card or something, adding up the points. Virgo, stop. Again, there you go. Trying to crack me up. Let me see how much time we have. Okay, let's get yep, there it is. Listen, you're good.
so this is like what I want to
You got
do
that
right
Nine of
here.
Swords. This has got to go. Alright? And Nine of Swords is attributed to Mars and Gemini. Mars will be in Gemini, by the way. And this, remember, y'all are both ruled by Mercury. You can overthink, overanalyze, dwell on something. Well, you can't let it go. It's just like, swords stacked over your head. Someone did something, and you're just like, instead of confronting it. Or you did something, and you're just like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But then you don't resolve, right? That's what you have to work on, okay? Don't have so much going on up here because you want more of that heart-based living, okay? And even here, the Queen of Cups.
Alright, I like that.
That could be you.
But I think I just
wanting
need.
yourself, right? From that. So it's so hard to tell Virgos not to overanalyze or overthink, but try to, have a good balance of that mind, heart, spirit.
I wish I had more to match this
Yeah.
one. I really like that one.
There's so much noise. A lot of noise. It seems like a lot of it's like within up here. So the biggest thing, and obviously this is in your strong factors area for a lot of y'all, it's going to be like colleagues, employees, not seeing eye to eye, maybe juniors, maybe interns, whatever it is. They could even be your children. It's just kids. That's what it is. They're not even hitting each other, right? The Five of Wands. What does this mean? It's not worth your time. Whatever crap this is. And this is ego. So, what do? You rise above it. You figure out how to work together. Remember, call any advance.
So we can take this.
Okay? You got the 4 ones. You want it. You want something really big and special.
But I like how this looks, but I don't have any other
Make
stuff
it
to
happen.
match it for the other two
You got a
walls.
magician.
I really have to.
You hear the church bells? Come on.
See, like these match each other.
By the way, and just freeness, feeling free, achievements, a lot of domestic energy here, but also work. It's wands. It's whatever you're passionate about. And then you have that Six of Pentacles, your kind of outcome. So there you go. Giving, receiving, the balance of it all, right? Not giving so much that you don't have anything for yourself, right? But also not sitting there waiting to receive, and you're not giving anything at all.
It's like a brown and a teal.
Generosity and harmony and goodwill, service to others. If you're seeking it, it's coming, okay?
This is like a brown and a teal.
And the other thing is, it seems like it's you. It's going to be you that's going to be, like I said earlier, y'all are going to really contribute to the collective. I mean, Pluto in Aquarius, North Node in Aquarius, eclipses in Aquarius, all in your six. So, there may be a big event that happens, but remember, you're moving into this new world, brand new era. You can't take everything. It is like a cruise. You gotta bring 10 suitcases? No. You can't bring everything because you're starting something new. Anyway, alright, let's break it down. Let's break it down. It's like a song. Virgo. Let me see. Okay, Virgo, let's see. So we talked about January. We talked about February. I want to tell you about March. Actually, before we even get there, did I tell you after 2 days after the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius and Saturn conjunct Neptune in February, those cluster dates, so 2 days after the Saturn Neptune conjunction, we will have Venus trine Jupiter. That's February 22nd. So that kind of feels like what's happening here. Yeah? And the reason why I bring this up
I
is
am drawing, and see, this type of stuff might be good.
We also have the moon in its exaltation of Taurus as well. So
And then that way it's like a non-thing, right?
The best days of the year, Venus trine Jupiter.
It's not too much, it's not too little.
Jupiter exalted.
What do you think?
What does that mean? Pisces rules your 7th house of relationships, love and marriage.
So let's look up.
Trining Jupiter, exalted in Cancer, 11th house of your future hopes, wishes, and long-term goals and dreams, and even groups you belong to, and your social network, and all of that. That's amazing because right at the time, the sun will conjunct this North Node.
Maybe these. They're simple. I like the white ones better.
Happening around this time.
Why don't we try these?
And again, that's after the Saturn Neptune conjunction. So just think like the last.
Yeah, let's try these.
And then March is a really big month for you. March, by the way, we have an aspect every day. That's how loaded March is. And some days with more than one aspect. Now, this is where it gets hugely bonkers.
Maybe.
I'm going to tell you something that's big. That's
Oh my gosh,
happening,
what's going on?
But before I do, Mars is moving into Pisces on March
I
2nd.
picked this whole day, just
You are
like.
going to have Mars, the planet of
Alright,
action,
so let's see what these look like.
relationships.
There's one with a tray.
Love, marriage, contract,
Download.
business, one-on-one personal relationships. Okay, your
Oh, they're red. I don't want red.
your private
Dang it.
job, whatever, right? And you've got the North Node here, so faded events. You have
Here's
Mars and
two
Pisces.
trees with.
You've
No,
also
let's do
got
these.
Mars conjuncting the
I
North
don't know what
Node
those reindeer
in
are supposed to
Pisces.
be doing.
And you have a new moon in Pisces. And the Sun conjunct Neptune and Pisces.
Accordion 7.
And Mercury conjunct the North Node in Pisces. And Mercury and Pisces trine Jupiter in Cancer. There is something enormously faded happening for you in March when it comes to relationships and partnerships. Now, March 3rd, you have a lunar eclipse, a full moon lunar eclipse in your sign. So you see what I mean.
We're just
Like,
going to
your
use it
life
as an
is going to
example.
change dramatically. If you're
Oh, I
seeking
see.
a
They were just
relationship,
made in
there you
different
go.
colors.
If you're in a relationship and you want a little bit more, you got Saturn and Neptune in your 8th house.
So,
Intimacy and deepening relationships, along with all this Pisces energy. That's your 7th house. You want a new business partner? Well, there you go. I mean, like, you've got so much happening. It's not even funny. There's so much happening for you.
No.
But you do have that lunar eclipse. So something in your life will be ending, okay? It corresponds to the new moon solar eclipse that you had in your sign at 29 degrees, September 21st of this year.
Yuck.
Alright? Now,
Yuck, yuck, yuck. I like
let's see
this.
what's going on through January, February,
I
March.
think I just want to take that and stretch it across to all of them. That right there.
Now I know why.
So let's go back to that
you're in
image.
Pisces season, and you have new moon Pisces.
I like
You
the
have all
cat.
that
We'll
energy
keep
in
the
Pisces.
cat.
So you got the moon. You have a lunar eclipse in your sign.
We can have a second cat on the side, and then we'll keep that.
Trust your intuition.
So we're gonna keep this
Okay, the moon.
and that.
Well, the moon in tarot is attributed to Pisces. So really big energy around partnerships, relationships, but more about you and what you want in your role. But you have a lunar eclipse in your sun. There's something changing. Full moons are turning points, okay? They're big turning points. But this is an eclipse in your sign. So
let's
see what
open this
happens
up and let's
be
cut it
ready
out.
to release. Okay? Now,
Cut it
April,
out.
May, and June.
Who did that?
April, we talked about.
Who used to do that?
So much happening in April. Remember, the big thing for you is Uranus moving into Gemini. And then May. What I like about May.
Let's get rid of you.
You will have
Delete.
a Uranus Kazini, May 22nd.
Delete
And all that day.
and
Venus
delete.
will trine the North Node of Pisces. So something really big, maybe unexpected with career. I mean,
And then, and then, delete.
This is another cycle being set up for you. Career and fame, on that same day, Venus, trining the North Node of Pisces, partnerships, relationships. And it's a big time for you. It's a really big time. And then June, the big thing for you would be Venus conjuncting Jupiter in Cancer on June 9th, okay? So remember, August 13th, we
Yeah,
had
I like
this,
that,
but it was
with
a triple
this-
conjunction with the fixed star
These
series.
decorations.
And remember, I said it's going to happen.
I don't need to
twice.
have-
Here it is in June 9th. So love,
Okay.
money, friendships, your future, all of that. The most luck, the most blessings with the two benefics. And then Chiron officially moves into Taurus in June, by the way. That'll be June 19th. Very interesting. Okay? That's more like spiritual healing for you. And then in July, you know about July. Alright? I mean, like, July is like, what is going on? There's just so much. But you know Jupiter will be moving into Leo. And the North Node moving into Aquarius, South Node moving into Leo. Luckiest day of the year, Jupiter Kazimi, July 29th. Let's see what's happening for you for April, May, June. Five of Pentacles. You're going through change. Okay? It's almost like you've got to really adjust to this new world. Okay? And remember, either April, May, June, there was a lot of emphasis on relationships and partnerships. So you've got to ask yourself the big questions around them. And yeah, it can be love, it can be career. You gotta ask yourself, right? Oh, well, maybe that was clarifying. Clarifying. Let me do something here. Let's do some visual exercise. Look at this couple. Yeah? Now look at this couple. Which one do you prefer? What scenario do you want in your life? This is pessimistic thinking. These are people who choose not to go into that church, choose to refuse any support. These are people where they're not even walking next to each other. But look at that one. It comes with an archangel. Yeah? Archangel Raphael. So remember, it's all about you and the choices you make and the way that you think, mind over matter, all about. Because the lovers at the end of the day is ultimately all about choices, right? So, wow, that could not, that, and it's what you want. And this is, you can have anything you want. This, you see all tools of tarot at its disposal. Now, August, September, November. August, listen, August is going to be a month. It's eclipse season, right? And then you have that eclipse in, lunar eclipse in Pisces. So you still have a lot of partnership energy. You have that total solar eclipse in Leo. I mean, the one in Pisces is going to have a bigger impact. Leo, I mean, because the one in Leo is your 12th house. If anything, that might bring up a moment where you face anything that you need to face, or maybe you, the 12th house is also like hidden enemies. There may be something there where you recognize someone's actually not on your side.
Yuck.
But you do something about it, right? Yeah, remember, things just get a little bit quieter. The other thing, when we get to August, September, in August, also Mercury will be in your sign. You will have Mercury Cazimi on August 27th. That's really nice because that's happening right before the lunar eclipse in Pisces. Okay? And then September, your birthday, happy birthday, by the way. You do have a new moon in your sign. That's really great. That will be September 10th. And then October. October, I would say the biggest thing for you would be well, I mean, obviously the
this one is better.
Venus and Mercury being retrograde, but
because I could use that wallpaper for the piggies.
You know, we do have a Mars-Pluto opposition, so it's another moment of, I would be mindful around, like, health around that time, October 3rd. It hits your, like, health axis, and yes, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, emotional health, all of it. Yeah. I think there's going to be some big changes with money for you too. Venus is money. Venus is retrograde. Remember, Mercury is retrograde too. But we do have a full moon in Taurus, which is a finance sign. I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all are going on trips around this time too. So August, September, October, your birthday season is. Let me just think of one more thing. Honestly, like, when we get to September, that's when you're really going to take some time to really think about, like, what just happened, right? But there is going to be some big focus on, you still have a lot of focus on relationships. All right, let's see what's happening for you, August, September, October. Oh, wait, July, August. All right. Queen of Swords. I'm not surprised because I'm looking at, I mean, just right before your new moon, Venus will trine the North Node, okay? Venus is in her domicile in Libra at this point, and the Queen of Swords is Libra, trining the North Node in Aquarius, in your 6th. There's just something here, and maybe something with your...
We're going to go with the cats.
Like, again, with relationships.
Disappointing.
Matters right before your new moon.
Oh, that's
and then
cute.
Uranus, it's going to go retrograde right
It's outside.
And remember with Uranus moves.
Let's go with these ones.
Go
with the cat.
That's in September. But anyways, that's really great. The Queen of Swords is just like, you got your head on your shoulders, head above the clouds, you're making really good decisions, you're almost like a mediator. It's just the truth and nothing but the truth. That's all you're seeking, okay? Even yourself, being honest with yourself. Now, October we already did. Yeah, October and then November, the big thing for you. I like that full moon in Gemini for you. It's happening with Uranus trine Pluto. So here's a couple more hits, but you know, Uranus trine Pluto.
I think we're gonna go back.
with
this.
temporal, some of those aspects. And then December.
And then
December's quiet. It's like the quietest month. Like I do like New Year's. You're gonna have the sun in Capricorn. Trine Mars in your sign. You're gonna have Mars in your sign. Mercury in Capricorn, trine Mars in your sign.
and then we'll put some holiday critters over here.
Babies. Or get married or fall in love. Alright, let's see. October, November, December. 10 and 1.
Oh wait,
Very interesting.
probably huge.
It feels like
Yes, it is.
I don't think I mentioned you do. I mean, like you have a lot of family energy that's happening, especially the first half of the year. And then when you get to the second half, I mean, you have a lot of partnership, relationship energy, so that can be significant other as well. But a lot of family energy. Now you have that 10 of Wands, so it's just there's a lot that you're taking on, and you have to recognize that. Okay, with that 10 of Wands, drop a wand or two when we get to the end of the year. I mean, that can happen when you've got Mars in your sign. You can have Mars in your sign, but you didn't have it with the Prism Portal. You didn't have it with the nodes, like in different. It's like a very different sky. I've clarified that 10 of Wands for you. Yeah, you could just be taking on too much. Not a burden with that card. Knight of Cups. Alright, partnerships, relationships. It is. But no, this is also like, even if you're not here for that, which...
Oh, that's not bad.
Even if you're not here for that...
Piggie's sleeping under the tree.
Emotional fulfillment, like...
And then we can take...
overflowing, right? Very romantic here, a lot of creative energy with the Knight of Cups. This is someone who's a little bit of a hipster too. Yeah, he reads books and he loves paintings, but
I don't want to
really
work the cat though.
Creative pursuit. And there's someone
Does
like
this?
right
Does
around
this?
the bed. Just be willing to see. Okay. Remember what I said from the very beginning. What is your vision moving forward? He's
There we
carrying
go.
a wand. You can't even see where he's going. So just keep that in mind because he's on the other side of those wands. All right, Virgo. Thanks so much. Oh yeah, the second spread. We're gonna do every month. We're gonna pull more cards. All right, so tier 3 members, really good at legendary members. We are gonna use their prayer deck, and I have the Visconti. Oh yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna do it. Really good at legendary members. Anyone's welcome to join. Y'all, Virgo, it is gonna be a month. We can't say it anymore, but yeah, I mean a year. Just buckle up. 2026 really is going to be a big year, but I think you're just going to be very happy to have this out of your sign because there were so many moments with that. But if anyone, you and Pisces are just so prepared for this brand new era, for everything that you've gone through. You've already become stronger, right? All right. Virgo, thanks so much. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Alright, that's too fancy. I like these. And then we can move that layer over to here. There we go. And then we'll because that corner's like really dark. Alright, so that corner is really dark. And then there we go. We're just going to add one more layer. Right? I think we just want to add like little cutesy things. What were those whimsical little clip arts? There you go. What do you think? See, that might be better, having a little crafty tree. Christmas peeking. I don't know. I just want something over here, and I think we should just keep only a few graphics. You know? Not that one. We already have that one. And I think I just want another string of lights there. So let's do another. And then we'll just go and move that up here. Do another duplicate layer. And then we'll just move that over here. There. And maybe one other thing. I think it was under home or something, right? Was it under Christmas or was it under like this one? And then home. Cat dog living room. Oh, that was the session that I built. This needs to be rotated just a bit. There we go. Now we just need a little, because we have this big Christmas tree here. It doesn't take up where they sleep. Where are they right now? Yeah. So we can just save all these in a package. Let me just put something here. Find one more thing, and then that's it. Just like little basics, right? I think I want one of the gnomes. So this is cute. Just a little clock. Or just a little fireplace. For the three of them. Okay. That's cute. What is this here? Little hedgehog. Oh, well, how about that? we want this? Just a little clock? Let me see. Maybe just a little clock. Little Christmas clock. But then we block out Saki if Saki's there.
I'll pick this up in a little bit. Saki? Food. That was funny.
I like that there, but then you miss Saki the whole time. Because look, Saki's even coming down now. Let's see what this go away. Here, watch. See? I think I kind of like her in the background. I guess you really don't see her too much. Maybe I should move that blanket and then we would see her. Yeah, we can move that blanket. Let's see what that looks like. Oops, I'll get that up later. Let's see if that moved it enough. Let's see. Does that show it? Yeah. And that brightens it up a lot, right? Okay. So we'll keep that, so we keep her there. But we'll just know that she's gonna be there. So then what we can do is we can move this cat over here. What are you doing, Saki? Eat your food. I'm not trying to bother you. You bothering me? I ain't bothering you. There we go. So it's just like a little, there we go. So bring it on top of those guys, right like that. You know, and then we can just move those up like this. No, turn it. There we go. And then we can take this one and we can turn it. Oops. And then we can take this one. And now we have that other thing gone. Oh, there we go. I like that. What do you think? Better. I don't want anything to block them. There we go. So now we have that. Alright, so I want to get rid of this on the bottom. And then we'll have Saki right there. Okay. And then what are we going to do with this wall right here? Just put decorations there. You can just put like wallpaper and then just fade it all out to where it's transparent. So let's go find some wallpaper. I don't want 2 windows. I'll go back to the gnomes. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, that might work in a faded way. Let's see. Oops. Right idea. Wrong item. Gosh darn is that. Bleh. Wow. Okay, so let's just do... But we do Christmas wallpaper. Oh, that'll give us wrapping paper. Christmas confetti. That seems more appropriate than what we just had. Oh, I have stuff like this. Let me see what I have. So let's try it with something like this that we can just cut. And let's put this in with the piggies. Piggies and image 10. Remember 10. Remember 10. That was terrible, sorry. No. Piggies in a 10, right? You were supposed to be paying attention, not me. Oh, let's see how that looks in. I don't think I think it's just too busy. Yep, too busy. I don't know what I'm looking for. Let's get rid of that. What about the one that just has like cool little lights? Like Christmas backgrounds. Alright, you can go away because I don't like you. Boom, go away. I like all you, but not what I'm looking for right now. What are you doing there, sweet? Sweet. I don't know if I need anything. Maybe just ornaments. Let's just put some ornaments there and stop trying to cover the wall. Because I don't think anything's going to look right covering the wall. Like that. Nope. Bleh. Anything else? Open. A giant wreath. No, why are we doing that? So the only thing we can do is go to Sleepy Hollow Sessions and look up the Christmas gnomes. We'll just put a few decorations from there. It's the only thing I can think of that will look good. What about these? Oh, the cute little guy with the fireplace, maybe. Here's some decorations. We'll just spread these decorations around. Let me see. It's not going to go with the tree. But maybe we can find a different tree. I thought I saw one there. No, go back to gnomes. Sleepy Hollow Sessions. And then gnomes. Christmas gnomes. Yeah, there's... oh, that is one of the trees from there. So let's see if we can open this one, and what did I just miss? Let me go back live. Can I go back? Why won't it let me in lives go backwards? Whoops. What did I do? Live. How come I can't go back to see what the piggy just did? Alright, anyway. Let's have it looking the other way. And I think I'm going to stop for right now. Only because I want to oh, that's awful. But what is that? What the heck is that? What is that? What is that? Well, that can go away. Or don't even worry about it because it's just a little Christmas thing. Doesn't need perfection. Absolutely not. Bad idea. Go away. What did I just get rid of? Oh, the wrong layer. What was this one that I just, yeah, delete. Goodbye. Alright, I'm bored. I will do something else and come back to this later. Oh, that might be cute. Oh, let's tilt that a little bit different. And you have to go behind that because you just can't be. There we go. I don't know. I'm not even sure I like you in there. Because I want to see Saki when she gets up and down. What is this coming over there? What is that? Oh, it's not there now. So let's just put some decorations hanging from up here and stop with the fancy stuff. Let's just put garland up there. Let the piggies be the piggies without everything else. No. I think that's why I wasn't liking it. It was just getting too fancy. So we're just gonna do garland. Something just like that, just like a little decoration. This is kind of cute. This is kind of cute. Just something little. All right, this one right here. That's too cute. stop for a second. And I could put a picture frame in there, but for right now, I'm liking this. Let's just add that cat. Where's the cat? Did I ever download it? Except for its foot looks broken. What the heck are... Why does his foot look broken? No, you can't have a broken cat foot. Oh, that's nice. Let's just do that. Christmas cat lights. I should put in there, don't have a broken foot. Kiss a Christmas cat lights. Aw, okay, this is what I like. I like this. I like the cat light theory. So some of these are cute. I really like the one with the, if it didn't have a broken foot. It made me shut it off. It made me shut it off. It's like your brain doesn't want to take it anymore. So there we go. Your brain doesn't want to take it anymore. It wants it done. So we can play with some of these. Alright. Peace. I need a break. Well, you know what? Why don't I just do this? Okay. I'm gonna go for right now.